Hey y'all, and welcome to the Crazy Sock Lady YouTube channel. My name is Kay, and this is my channel where I share all about my knitting adventures. I have a very full episode for you today. I have some finished objects, works in progress, and we have a brand new section of the podcast. It's going to be all about the shop because Crazy Sock Lady Co. has launched. It is up and running, so I'm going to talk all about that. What else do we have today? I have a giveaway winner to announce from episode 150. Lots and lots. So let's go ahead and jump right in. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as The Crazy Sock Lady, and we do have a Ravelry group for this podcast. I will have links right down below to everywhere that you can find me, as well as show notes for this episode, which will include links to project pages, as well as shops that I talk about. All right, let's take a drink of coffee. I hope you've got your beverage of choice, some knitting, crocheting, something to work on, and you're ready to jump right in. We will start with the knitting. I'm going to shift things around from how we usually do it and try to get into a new routine and rhythm here. So we're going to talk finished objects, then works in progress. Then we will do some admin things that we need to cover, shop stuff, and then life stuff. So a little different, but I figured that way, if no one wants to stick around to hear about the shop or life stuff or whatever, you just want to see what I've been working on, we'll get that out of the way at the beginning and then see you later if you're not sticking around. Okay, so finished objects. I have one pair of finished socks. These are my August share a pair. Oh gosh, I just put the tag in there. You're Invited was the name of it. By Mandy's Makings, and I held this yarn double. So it's 250-gram skeins is what comes, that's half of the share a pair. It's 250-gram skeins. I had one half and Amanda, Mandy's Makings, had the other half. So I held them double, they're fingering weight, and I did DK weight socks. They look so fun, marled. So I used my DK weight vanilla sock pattern and cast on 48 stitches using a US 3.25 millimeter needle. I did, how many rounds did I do for the cuff is 10 rounds, leg is 5 rounds. So I did a shorty pair. Slip stitch heel flap, gusset. I've really been enjoying knitting these up, and I think they're going to be so nice to wear on super cold days. You just want to get nice and cozy, watch a movie or something. They're going to be very, very nice for around the house. So that I just finished yesterday because today is August 31st and it is the last day of summer sock camp. We'll talk more about that in admin stuff, but yeah, it's the last day of summer sock camp. So I am trying to finish up. I tried to finish those up because those were super close, and then I have a whip that I'm going to try to finish up today as well, just to get a couple more pairs of socks done for summer sock camp. All right, two other finished objects. They are my niece's sweaters. So I had Lily's done last time, but it wasn't blocked, and I had started Henley's. And I said I probably wouldn't have them to show because of the birthday party, but it was Lily's birthday. That's which niece it was, her birthday. And she got sick. She had a fever. I think it was acute pharyngitis, or does that sound right? I can't remember what Cassie said it was. They ended up taking her to the doctor, but poor sweet girl had a fever and just wasn't feeling well. So they did end up canceling the birthday party. So I did not get to gift them. I said we'll have to come down soon and Auntie Kay can give her her gifts and take her out and spoil her for the day. But here is, I blocked her sweater. So here it is blocked. This is the Bean and Olive sweater by Andrea Mowry. I love these hearts on the sleeve. So pretty. So it did even out my color work a bit. I had some puckering in my hearts. Is it perfect? No. Am I bothered? No. I think it looks great though. So yeah, this is the sweater. The yarn that I used for Lily's was Knit Pick Swish DK in the Dove Heather, which is the gray, and then Throne is this pinky color. So pretty. So very happy with how that turned out. So Henley's sweater I had started on the last episode, and I was cutting it so close with getting that done. Oh, should say I did 6 to 9, I think was the age range that I did for hers, the size, and I used the needles called for in the pattern, did everything to pattern, followed it exactly. Henley's I had started, I was cutting it close to getting it done. So the party was supposed to be Saturday afternoon. Friday, Cassie was texting me that Lily wasn't feeling well. She thought she might have to cancel. So I kind of knew I had one sleeve left, and I kind of knew like, okay, I can probably wait and finish this tomorrow, because Cassie said, hold off and don't leave in the morning, because I had planned to leave around 5:15 in the morning, get to Cassie's. I would be there probably around 8:15, and we were gonna just spend the day with them and then help Cassie set up for the party and all of that. She said, hold off. Let me see how she feels in the morning. So I kind of thought, okay, I have time to finish the sleeve in the morning. So I didn't finish it Friday. Saturday, I got up and I finished the sleeve, and then Cassie ended up messaging me, I think around 8 a.m. saying no, you know, she had a fever all night, still has a fever this morning. We're gonna cancel the party for sure. So I had time to block it because I was not going to get this blocked, and I wasn't bothered by that, honestly. It's a gift for a little girl, and it was fine. My sister would not have cared if it was blocked, and neither would Henley. So this one is for Henley, which Lily is my sister Cassie's daughter, Henley is my sister Courtney's daughter. But I just thought, instead of making her one, Henley one for her birthday, which is the end of March, when we're getting into spring, why not just make it now so she can wear it all winter? And I think that's what I'm gonna do going forward. They will each get a sweater, end of summer, beginning of fall, to use that year, and hopefully for a couple of years, which that's worked with Lily's. She's gotten a couple years use out of them. But anyways, this is Henley's, same pattern, Bean and Olive by Andrea Mowry. Knit Pick Swish DK again, Dove Heather, and then this gorgeous like tealy color is Marina. I think it was the 2 to 4 year size for Henley's. Followed the pattern exactly, did not make any changes or modifications, used the needles called for in the pattern. I did not do a gauge swatch for these, but I have used Knit Pick Swish DK in the past for sweaters for Lily, so I knew kind of what my gauge was already with that, how that would work up. So I just felt confident going in and using what the pattern called for. Okay, so those are my finished objects. Was there anything else about those? I don't think so. Let's chat works in progress now, because I started a Bean and Olive grown-up sweater for me. That's the name of the adult version, Bean and Olive Grown Up, again by Andrea Mowry. I have it in the Fat Squirrel library card bag that I was holding the girls' sweaters in. And I just have a little bit of my cuff done, or neckband, not really cuff, neckband done. I think I still have like ½ an inch or so. I'm using the Knit Pick Swish DK Dove Heather for my main collar as well. And then my contrast color is Allspice. That's my two colors. Kind of different for me. You would think I would have chosen like a winey snazberry color, but yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling very drawn to this color this fall, and I thought that would be perfect to go with this and have it to wear during the fall months when it eventually cools down. So that's mine. I am doing the size, I think the size 4. Yes, the size 4 for me, which is a 38.5 inch bust, and she recommends 0 to 4 inches of positive ease. So that's going to give me 2 inches of positive ease, I think. Yes. Math, Kayla, do math. It's going to give me 2 inches of positive ease, 2.5. So yeah, I think that'll be good. And I am going to do, so for the children's version, she has hearts down here. For the adult version, she has this zigzag right down here. I don't want that. So I'm going to do the hearts. I double checked and the math will work to repeat the heart chart right before I start the cuff. So that's my plans for mine because I want those cute little hearts on my sleeve. I'm using the needle sizes called for again. So right now for the ribbing, I'm using a US 4, 3.5 millimeter. I'm using ChowGoo fixed circulars. 16 inch is what I have it on right now. I do have these in the shop. Again, we'll talk more about shop later, but all the needles I'm using are what I have in the shop right now. They're ChowGoo. We have sizes. We have DPNs in stainless and bamboo. We have fixed circulars ranging from a 9 inch all the way up to a 40. I actually have a 47 inch in a US 8, I believe. I'd have to double check, but I think it's US 8 5 millimeter. So yeah, I'm using all needles from the shop. It's been nice for the ones that I have in stock anyways to be like, oh, I need this size. Let me just grab that. So that's been kind of nice. A little dangerous because it's never like, oh, I don't have the needles to cast that on. They're just right there at my fingertips. I do have yarn coming from Moonglow Yarn Co. to cast on another sweater, and I can't wait to share that with you. It's the same, like similar colors to what I'm using for my bean and olive. Like I said, I'm just really feeling that burnt orange color for fall this year. So I can't wait to start that. Okay, I only have one other finished object, or not finished object, work in progress. I have this in my summer sock camp bag from Stolen Minutes. And I have one of these done. So this yarn is by Mama Jess Knits. And this is her Heidi colorway on her 75-25 fingering sock base. Here's the sock that's done. So pretty. So I did my vanilla socks on magic loop pattern for this. 20 rounds of knit 2 purl 2 rib for the cuff on a US 1 2.25 millimeter needle. Slip stitch heel flap. So pretty. I am through the gusset decreases on the second sock. I have my markers down the front, my light bulb markers, and then I have this cute little progress keeper. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. This is from Monster Knits, and she made these exclusively for Crazy Sock Lady Co. They are in the shop right now. This is the lobster clasp. There's a closed ring, a lever back. There's just a couple of different options. So you can find that over in the shop right now. They're so cute and lightweight. I love them. The Heidi colorway was in the shop, but we completely sold out of all of the Mama Jess Knits yarn that I put in the shop this past week. So I've ordered more, so it'll be back in stock soon. I just don't have a date just yet for it. Got my Notions tin in here. These are also in the shop with rose gold and bronze light bulb markers. So yeah, that's my only, I'm doing a size medium, 64 stitches like I always do. This has been my plain vanilla sock knitting when we're in the car or just sitting around. I knit on it in the morning sometimes when I have some coffee. It's been nice. This is the one that I'm trying to get done today. Maybe. I mean, it could happen. We'll see. We will see. So that is, I'm going to show, I have 3 yarns caked up. I have more than 3 caked up over here, but I brought 3 over that I'm going to cast on. 1 today, some tomorrow probably. I want to really try to finish this before I cast on anymore. I do still have 2 other sock whips right now aside from this that I cast on for summer sock camp. So I still have the sock camp picnic socks that are right over there, and then I have a pair of heel toe do-si-do socks. They're patterned, and I think that's been my holdup with a new puppy, moving to the office, opening the new website. They also just started work on our basement. I'll talk more about that later. Vanilla is like where my mind is at, and the sweaters I've been able to work on because they're pretty much vanilla. Like, there's no intricate patterns. The color work's pretty simple to do. So they've been good. Pattern socks, I just have like this block right now that I just cannot focus, and that's okay. That's fine. That's gonna happen sometimes, and you just gotta go with it and work on what you can in that moment. So right now where I'm at, it's vanilla all the way. And some color work. I can manage that right now. Okay, for what I'm gonna cast on, let's talk about that. I want to start a pair of socks for my mother-in-law because I have not knit her a pair since that Legacy Fiber Arts Jack's Lament that I did. So I caked up the Blue Water yarns. I showed this not too long ago. They're alpaca blend, which is a 60% superwash merino, 20% superfine alpaca, and 20% nylon. This is their All Hallows Eve colorway. So I am gonna cast these on for my mother-in-law. She loved an alpaca pair of socks that I did for her before, so I'm gonna get those started for her. I'm also gonna cast on a pair for Eric. It's been a bit since I've knit him a pair as well. So I have some breaking yarn here that I'm gonna use, which she's one of the dyers that's in the shop as well right now. And here is her tag. So this is fingering weight, her 75/25 superwash merino nylon base. This is the Breaking Black colorway. And I do have this, I think I still have it in fingering and DK in the shop right now, if you want to snag some of that. And then I also have her Gray Matter colorway in a mini skein. So I'm going to use these 2. And start some socks for Eric. Lastly, I have not caked this up today. I'm going to cake this up. I have not caked this up yet. I'm going to cake it up today. Goodness. This is a brand new colorway that will be in Crazy Sock Lady Co. And I love it so much. This is by Kimber's Cozy Creations. Why can't I not talk today? There's her tag, and look at this. This is her Crazy Sock Lady colorway that she dyed for the shop. This right here is her Cozy Fingering sock set, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. The main skein is 100 grams, 463 yards. The mini skein is 20 grams, 92 yards. Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous that is. So I have this colorway in fingering and DK. It'll be up in the shop when this goes live. So if you're watching, you can head over and see if there's any left in the shop. And if it's out, don't worry. I've already let her know I will be getting more. I have it fingering DK in sock sets with the mini skein, and then just some of the full skein as well. So Man, is it not perfect? Let's look at it again because it's that good. Oh, I love it so very much. So I'm going to be casting this on for me. Those are not for anyone. They're for me. I can't wait. It's going to be good. Okay. What else? So, oh, I guess I could talk about this. I won't be starting it for a bit. And let me pull up. So I am going to be co-hosting the Spooky Socks Make-Along with Love and Stitches and Moon Glow Yarn Co. I am so excited about this. It's just going to be, let's knit some spooky socks. It doesn't start for a bit. I'm going to link Moon Glow Yarn Co. Instagram down below. Head over and check her out. So it does start October 1st. Like I said, head over and check out all of her info, but look at this. This is the sock set that I will be casting on. Has a full skein and 2, 4, 6, 7. Yes, 7 mini skeins. So pretty. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it yet. It is fingering weight, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. Yeah, I don't know yet exactly how I'm going to do it. I think I'll probably, I mean, obviously this will be my main color, and then I think I'll stripe all of these in. Whether I like stripe down the leg, like do the cuff in this, stripes for the leg, and then finish the foot in the main color. I kind of think that's where I'm leaning towards, but we'll see. I still have a while to decide. So definitely head over, check out Moon Glow Yarn Co. She's gonna have these in her shop. Let me double check so I can tell you when. September 3rd, Friday, September 3rd. So make sure you head over and check her out. That's when she's gonna have these in her shop. And Love and Stitches, Natalie, there's also one that she's gonna be knitting up. So those will both be available. September 3rd. I can't wait to start that. So that'll be coming up, not as soon as the other cast-ons, but it'll be coming. Okay, so let's do admin stuff, shop stuff, and then I will show you guys what came in the mail. We'll announce the giveaway winner from last episode, all of that. So admin stuff, really the only thing that I have is that Summer Sock Camp closes. Today's the last day, which by the time this goes up, it'll already be closed and the threads will be closed. So I hope that y'all got your socks entered into the Ravelry threads, or you use the hashtag Summer Sock Camp 2021 on Instagram, all of that. So many questions about when will the prize winners be announced. So that will take a bit. I'm gonna just let y'all know that up front. I have so many prizes to make sure that I have like them all laid out and know how many prizes I have, and then to go through all of the threads, the Instagram hashtag, and decide, like, allocate the prizes for the different things, pick those winners, record the video to announce those winners. It is going to be a bit. I'm going to say mid to maybe even the end of September. We just have so much live stuff going on as well. It's going to take a while for me to organize all of this. I'm a one-woman show over here. So thank y'all in advance for being patient with that. When I have all of those ready, I will announce where you can find the winners, whether it is here through a YouTube video. I would like to record a video to just wrap up camp and chat about Summer Sock Camp 2021 and announce the winners. But I will let you know for sure where you can find that information when it becomes available. That's pretty much it for admin stuff. Shop stuff. Oh, I did the sock ruler video. That is finally up. And I will link it up here somewhere, and then as well as in the show notes below. And you can also find it just on the YouTube channel. So that's up. It shows you how to use a sock ruler, whether you're doing cuff down, toe up, how to use it on the leg as well as on the foot. Those are in stock in the shop right now, and I have more on the way. So if you check and they're sold out, there are more coming. I think that's it. So let's talk shop stuff. The shop is open right now. Like I said, we have so many amazing things in the shop. I opened it last week. First, okay, let's chat patterns and the website. So last episode I talked about the soft launch of the website with the PDF patterns. It went so well. Thank you so much to everybody who purchased. Ultimately, in the end though, I decided not to continue to have the patterns on crazystockladyco.com. I'll explain why. They can still be found where they've always been available, Ravelry and Etsy. A couple things about that. If you purchase the pattern on Etsy, it is not available in your Ravelry library and there's no way to transfer it there. So if you want the pattern on Ravelry and saved in your Ravelry library, the only way to do that is to purchase it on Ravelry. I want to let y'all know that because I get so many messages about that. That's the only way for it to be in your Ravelry library. When you purchase on Etsy, you go into your account on Etsy and you can download that purchase via your account under downloads. There is also always a lot of confusion about where to get your pattern on Etsy once you have purchased it. So you do get an email and then you can go into your account and download that via your downloads. I think that's it. Okay. The reason why they are not going to be on the website. So when you get into owning your own business, there are so many taxes and just things you have to do and file. And for purchases made from customers that live in the European Union, if they purchase a digital item like a PDF pattern, then I have to collect from them and remit VAT taxes. When those are purchased via Etsy or Ravelry, Etsy and Ravelry handle all of that. They collect it, they remit it. I have to do nothing. With the website, I was gonna have to do that myself. I was like, okay, yeah, we'll do it. Everything's a go, let's do it. But then just the more I weighed the pros and cons of it, it just did not make sense. And it was just gonna be one more thing that I was gonna have to do regularly with taxes, that it was like, if I can cut that out and not have to remit that, because y'all, when you get into remitting taxes into a country you don't even live in, it can get kind of confusing. And there weren't enough purchases being made. And of course that was just the soft launch, but it wasn't gonna make sense for me to take on that when the amount of purchases being made using that platform for that, I don't know, it just wasn't gonna make sense. So the patterns will still only be available on Etsy and Ravelry. The majority of my pattern purchases still come from Ravelry, so I think that's perfectly fine, and they were always gonna stay there. I was just gonna move them away from Etsy to the website. We've backtracked on that. It's just gonna make things easier. So I apologize for any confusion that caused. It just wasn't gonna make sense for me to have to delve into doing that, and there was no way to say okay, customers in the European Union can't buy this set of products that I could find anyways. Maybe there is, but it just didn't make sense. That was gonna be too confusing. So anyways, other stuff in the shop right now, we have so many needles, notions, eucalyptus wool wash. There's some merchandise. If you were wanting a summer stock camp enamel pin or progress keeper, we do still have some of those left. This is it, and there is a very limited amount. So if you were wanting any, I would suggest grabbing it now because this is the last that it will be available in the shop for this year. And I won't be bringing back 2021 stuff next year, so this is it for the 2021 stuff. I do have on my summer stock camp t-shirt from Spreadshirt. These are not available in the Crazy Stock Lady Co website, but this stuff I'll probably keep up for another month maybe, and then I'll take it down. So make sure if you wanted anything from the Spreadshirt shop, you head over and grab that. Links for everything will be down below. Yarn that we have in the shop coming up, that it'll be up when this goes up, is the Crazy Stock Lady colorway from Kimber's Cozy Creations. We also have the Breaking Yarn in there. Family Threads and Yarn Emporium. We have some yarn from them in fingering and DK weight. We have a colorway from Magically Dyed Yarns that is in the shop right now. Hopefully you all are seeing pictures right now of all of these things. So those are the things that are new this week. I restocked some of the Breaking Yarn. We have Kimber's Cozy Creations, Magically Dyed Yarns and Family Threads and Yarn Emporium. Those are our new dyers going into the shop this week. I will be restocking some of the others as I get those in, and I have new orders on the way. So there's going to be lots of new stuff coming as we go here, getting new yarn dyers added into the shop and hoping to always be bringing more new indie dyers into the shop for y'all. Definitely still lots of notions and things left, and I'm getting a restock today of things that may be showing as out of stock. So head over and check out the shop. If you do head over and check out the shop, thank you so much. If you have already went over, taken a look around, purchased something, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been blown away, and even Eric, my husband, has been blown away by the support and the response to Crazy Sock Lady Co. Really, y'all are making a dream come true for me, and I am enjoying so much packing all of your orders. I find that so just relaxing and enjoyable, coming in and packing an order and thinking about what you're going to make with the yarn you buy, or what you're going to use the needles for. I am just finding so much joy in all of this and getting to send those out. So thank you so very much for that. Okay, I think that's shop. Oh, I wanted to say there will not be like set dates and times for updates. I don't want to create any mad frenzies with the shop. What's going to happen is I will just announce on Instagram, hey, shop's been updated. This, that, and the other are in the shop now. You can head over and check it out. That's just how it's going to roll. That's how it's going to be best with my schedule as well, and not trying to meet any crazy deadlines of, hey, there's going to be a shop update on this date and time. This is just what works for me the best, and I think it's going to work the best when it comes to not creating like a frenzy to the shop and cart jacking, and I think that's going to work the absolute best. So the best way to stay up to date with when there is a shop, update, something new goes in, all of that is Instagram. I know some of you may say I don't use Instagram, and I apologize, but that is the best way to stay right up to date, because I update on Instagram stories almost daily, whether it's shop stuff or life stuff. That's the best way to stay in the know with Crazy Sock Lady stuff. I am going to try to be better about newsletters. I'm awful about newsletters, and I'll admit it. I forget to send newsletters out. I don't even remember the last time I sent a newsletter out. I'm awful with them. Just admitting it. I'm going to try to be better, but still, the best place is Instagram to stay right up to date with what's going on. You can even go in and turn on notifications on Instagram so you get notified when I post a picture in my grid or when I post an Instagram story. I know it can be kind of confusing to figure out at first, but once you get on Instagram, and even if you only use it for knitting or to see what people are posting about updates or something, it's a great place to stay up to date, not just with me, but with other small businesses. All right, mail stuff. I don't have a ton to show. So I received the Moonglow Yarn Co. sock set. And then I also received this. It is the Moonglow Yarn Co. Rainbow Advent. I'm going to link it down below so you guys can check it out, because there were still some in her shop the last time I checked. I can't wait. It's so early. It's not even December yet. Not even close to December. It's going to be sitting here staring at me. I'm not going to peek at anything. I'm not even opening the box. It's staying closed. But just look, her packaging is amazing. I love it. So I have an advent already for this year, and I might have more coming. Okay, I received the Knit Crate. This will be the last one I get from them. It should be anyways. Because like I said, I just was not really enjoying it, to be honest. So this one is Knit Crate Indulge, and they're back to having the download code on here, which I'm not a fan of either. I want a little book with my patterns. So they're back to having that, and the yarn is Audine Wool's Indulgent Sock. Spa Day is the color. The extra for this month is a tea strainer. yeah, this will be the last month. Don't just be like, oh, she doesn't like Knit Crate, maybe it's not for me. I'm gonna link them below. Head over and check it out if you think you might be interested. It just wasn't for me, and things like this aren't for everyone. Someone might absolutely love Knit Crate while I'm not a fan. Someone might not like Yarnable while I'm like a huge fan. Like, you know, everybody has their own taste, preferences, likes, dislikes. Knit Crate was just not for me. So this is the last one, and I am going to use it as a giveaway for this episode. So if you want to be entered to win the Knit Crate Indulge, you'll get the QR code to download the patterns, the yarn, the tea strainer. All you have to do is comment down below this video. Any comment that you make will enter you, and I will announce the winner for that on episode 152 in a couple of weeks. We're gonna have a couple of giveaways for this episode though, so maybe hold off on commenting until I announce the next one. All right, I received some yarn from Bellafio. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Bellafio yarn. They sent over a couple of skeins. This is their October Dawn on their Simply Soft sock base, which is a 75-25 Superwash Merino nylon blend. Look how pretty that is. Very autumnal. Love that. And then they also sent over Spooktacular. Y'all, I can't pronounce things. I apologize. And this is on their 80% Superwash Fine Highland Wool and 20% Polyamide blend. Very, very pretty. I love both of these. So thank you guys so much for sending that over. I absolutely love those. All right, last thing that we have, let me get it out here. This is from Ash of Vessel Stitch Co. Let me see, I was trying to see where I can show her logo. And this is her Mystery Stitch Marker Club for August. It says August's theme is brought to you by new backpacks, school supply shopping, and the ring of school bells. Inspired by all things back to school, this club is perfect for August. And I must admit, like, back to school time, when it comes to like school supply shopping and stuff like that, it is my absolute favorite. There's just something about like new pencils and new crayons and new notebooks. I love it. So I thought this was perfect. And let's see, she has a, let me show you this first and then we'll go, go over the coupon code and stuff that she sent. So here's the stitch marker, and I probably should say if you haven't received this, maybe don't look. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I don't know when these were sent out. If you wanted it to be a surprise. Here's the Progress Keepers. Oh no, it's a pencil. They don't want to stay. An apple, school bus, and a ruler. So cute. And then there's just a ton of little goodies. There's some Nerds candies. These are my favorite, the strawberry. Some crayons. A composition notebook, because you can't go back to school without these. And then she also has some coloring pages that are super cute. All like, there's Fair Isle. Very, very cute. So all of this is the August Mystery Stitch Marker Club, and she did a coupon code for 10% off anything in her shop. You can use the code CRAZY10 at checkout. Usually she put in here that due to a shortage, July and August box had no mini skein of yarn. Because they usually do, but that September's box will be back to having the mini skein. And September's box is live now in her shop. She also has a Stitch Marker 24-day plus bonus Christmas package available in her shop as well. So that would be something super fun to have for the holiday season. Oh, here. So this will be our other giveaway for this episode. So I will draw a separate winner for each, for the Knit Crate package and then the Vessel Stitch Co. August box. All you have to do is comment down below. If you're only interested in one over the other, just put which one you prefer. If you don't care which one you get, you don't have to put anything, or put both. Something like that. And I'll draw both of these winners on episode 152. So I think that's it for all the yarny type stuff. Not a ton of mail to show this time. What else? So life stuff. I meant to put pictures of Dexter, the new puppy, in the last episode, and I completely spaced. So hopefully I will remember to do that here. There are always pictures on Instagram though. I post in the stories about him. I post pictures on my grid of him snuggling with me while I knit. So you can always catch peeks of him over there. Like I said, Instagram is the best place to stay up to date with what is going on, Crazy Sock Lady. I did not do a vlog last week. It was supposed to be a vlog week and I did not. And I'm gonna be honest, I failed at doing the moving vlog. I recorded things here and there, but it's not even enough to put into a video. So there's that. Next week is a vlog week. I'm hoping to actually do a weekend vlog this weekend. And then next week I'll do a day in the life at work vlog or something. Hopefully, cross your fingers. There's just been so much trying to get settled into the new routine of back to school and me working out of the house and doing the website. And there's just been so much that it's definitely a shift in my schedule and routine, and I'm settling in. I'm getting there. But yeah, hopefully there'll be a couple of vlogs coming your way, a weekend one and then a day in the life one, as I settle into a new routine. So Dexter's doing great, the pup. Doing good, we're loving him. Yeah, he's doing really well. Socializing is doing good. I had some of them were very helpful last time, comments about socializing a pup. But yeah, a lot of comments about go ahead and take him out. We spoke to our vet and that is a no-go until he has all of his shots. She said do not have him out in public. He can go for rides in the car, but he can't go, far enough that he's gonna have to get out and use the bathroom. So we are listening to our vet's advice. I appreciate everybody's input, but we are listening to what our vet tells us to do. And we are having him in the yard and getting him used to the neighbors, other pets in the neighborhood, but he is not supposed to be going up to other animals until he's fully vaccinated. So yeah, he's doing good though. Our work started in the basement. So if you haven't been following for a while or missed it, we had a flood in our basement when it rained a lot a couple months back, and that work has finally started to install a new drainage system and a sump pump. They should be done with that today. We'll see though. Seemed like there was quite a bit of work left to do after yesterday, but they're saying they should be done today. But Dexter has been, getting socialization with having the workers in the house. He loves them. He loves to go say hello to them when, obviously we don't let him down there when they're working, but this is like if they're outside, and he's out, he gets to say hello, and he's really been enjoying that. He's met some of our neighbors and doing well. House training is going really well. Knock on wood. Don't want to jinx it. Been going good though. But what else? I think that's kind of it. The kids are enjoying being back in school. Just settling into the new routine of the kids being back in school, Eric working from home most of the time, and me not working from home most of the time. It's a shift for sure, but it's all been good. So thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. Head over and check out Crazy Sock Lady Co. Don't forget to comment down below to enter for the giveaways, and I will see you guys again for episode 152 in just a couple of weeks. Until then, happy knitting. Bye.